Greetings, fellow scholars. It's an honor to have you here in my online mathematics course, where together we're going to work toward creating the futures that we see for ourselves. Because as William Jennings Bryan said, our destinies are not a matter of chance, they're a matter of choice. Not a thing to be waited for, but a thing to be achieved. Hi everybody, I'm Amy Benzi, and I will be your instructor this term for your online mathematics course. I earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics from Henderson State University, as well as a master's degree in advanced instructional studies of mathematics. I'm currently working full-time with North Central University to earn my PhD in analytics of higher education with an emphasis on liberal arts online college mathematics courses. Go figure, right? I earned my master's degree when I was 38. I started college when I was 32. So I had a career before I decided to go to college and become a math instructor. And that career was in glamour photography, where I spent years learning how and then teaching others how to fix people up to look like this and then contort them into odd positions and take photos of them. Glamour photography has come a long way since I was in the business back in the day. But now I am an online mathematics instructor. I started teaching math about 10 years ago while I was in my undergraduate program at Henderson University, where I had the opportunity to teach the foundations of College Math 1 and 2 courses. So that was really exciting, and my career has developed since then. Before I went into college and became a math instructor, I actually had the opportunity to travel. I lived all the way from northern New York all the way down to Southern California and in multiple states in between. I lived in Europe and Germany for 5 years, where I homeschooled and traveled around teaching photographers how to, pose people into those contortions that I was talking about earlier. So my travels brought me to Hot Springs in 1999, where I fell in love with Lake Ouachita. And this is the point where I'm going to introduce my skills and hobbies, which I've kind of mixed together here. I moved to Hot Springs because I love Lake Ouachita. I fell in love with this lake in 1999 and then got to actually move here in 2006. I came straight from Europe here, and I just couldn't wait to get to Hot Springs. So one of my skills and hobbies, I started off skiing, slalom skiing, trick skiing, wakeboarding, and then ended up falling in love with the wake skate and got some skills and really enjoy it. I also enjoy aerial gymnastics. I have an aerial gym in my living room. I'm skilled on the silks. Everything I've learned just from watching YouTube or just kind of making stuff up. So that's my aerial silks. I also have in my aerial gym an aerial hoop, which is a lot of fun, a lot of great exercise, strength, flexibility. The aerial hoop is amazing, a skill and a hobby. I also have the aerial bungee system, where this is everybody's favorite. I actually get to fly through my living room. I added some handles and a couple other little bells and whistles to my aerial bungee system there. So that's another one of my skills and hobbies. Another thing is my husband and I are master divers. We have all kinds of cool diving badges, one of which is shark conservation. So we are certified to deal with wild sharks. We lure them in with bait and basically hypnotize them. It's pretty cool. I know it seems scary, but sharks are pretty predictable. This is just a bunch of the pictures from my husband and I's dive in Nassau. It's kind of cool. I know sharks seem scary, but they really are not scary. Another thing that I enjoy doing is walking on my stilts. Many of you in Hot Springs may have seen me walking on my stilts in some of our parades, the Christmas parade. This is actually my costume from one of the Christmas parades where it was mystical Christmas creatures. So I dressed up like a harpy. And you guys can see, if you want to look at more pictures of my parade costumes, and my Stilt Walking. You're always welcome to look at my Facebook. It's public, and I love new Facebook friends. The reason that I am going to college is to make math count for more people. This is my website. I do some professional developments around the state, regionally, and this year I'm starting some national professional developments where I get to talk about how I make math count for more people. The reason that I want to make math count for more people is because all the way from 5th grade through middle school, high school, and through college, we teach students how to manipulate abstract algebraic algorithms using these expensive scientific calculators that employers do not generally care if you know how to use. Statistics show that only about 94% about 94% of college graduates do not use that material that they learn manipulating those abstract algorithms. So my goal, the reason that I'm earning my PhD and the reason that I have gone through all of this rigorous math training to become a math instructor, is because I want to make math count for people. So this course is designed for you to learn how to identify bias data and straight out lies in news reports, how to talk about your personal, state, and federal finances, to look at probabilities and statistics, and learn how to read health statistics. Everything that you can use in your life. And the technology that we use in this course is, you can see this little graphic, this cool little graphic my daughter created for me, is we use Excel, Word, PowerPoint, we use YouTube and Zoom. So you have the tools, the ability to communicate, and the knowledge of mathematics you can actually apply to your career and your personal life by the time you finish your class. That's the reason I am going to college. The people who support me through college are, well, my fabulous husband, who you've seen in some of the pictures, and he has been a great support. The biggest support our families can give us as we work through college usually is just to leave us alone sometimes, right? I know I work every single Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on my coursework, doing my research and writing my papers and making my videos that I have to do for my coursework. So you guys just know that I understand, I feel ya, I know what it's like. My husband is a dentist out here on the east side of the village. He has a large practice he's had for over 2 decades. We have vacation rentals and properties in town that we deal with, as well as my work with you guys. So I know what it's like to be a full-time student and have a lot going on. So reach out to me if you need any help with time management, which is one of the things we're going to work on in this course. Now, I have included this picture of Lake Ouachita as one of my great supports for my college because, folks, if you're going to work hard, you've got to play hard. You've got to learn how to sharpen your saw. We can't ever say we don't have time for fun. Think about it like being out there sawing down a tree with a dull saw. If you don't stop to sharpen that saw, you're never going to get that tree chopped down. So don't forget to have fun. Another one of my great supporters through my college years is my best friend, Mackenzie, who I met when I first started college over at Henderson. It turned out we sat next to each other in a math class. Everybody thought we were sisters, and we just hit it off, and we've been best friends ever since. My husband is, again, a fabulous support, as well as, this is one of our fall festivities that we joined in with. We dressed up like Beauty and the Beast. Another one of our Christmas parade costumes, where I was on stilts here. But what I wanted to show you is my family. I am from Tucson, Arizona, and that's where my family lives. My daughter currently lives in Detroit, Michigan. She's 26 years old. This is me, my daughter, my mother, and my brother. And this is my husband and I visiting Tucson, which we try to do a couple times a year, and that's at Sabino Canyon. If you ever get the chance to go to Tucson, definitely go to Sabino Canyon. I am most proud of, this was actually a hard part of the rubric for me to talk about because I have so many things I'm super proud of. But at this particular time in my life, I'm proud of the path that my husband and I have been taking with our health. My husband and I collectively have lost about 130 pounds between the two of us, working toward our focusing on our gut health and trying to keep our bodies moving regularly. My husband's 50, I'm 46, and we each feel better than we did in our 20s just by taking good care of our nutrition, being mindful of how much we move. So we'll be connecting mathematics to some health statistics and doing some things in this course. So that's the most current thing that I'm most proud of. We also do seminars around town you'll hear about probably through the class, and if you friend me on Facebook, we do a lot of that, helping, you see kombucha, we brew kombucha, teach people how to cook healthy foods. So that's one of the things that I am very proud of at this current time. Now, you guys should know a couple of things that I do to make sure that I know what my responsibility is in learning. Time management, of course, is extremely important. It is important in this class, as well as any class, that you watch the instructional videos. Take notes on those instructional videos, and then come back and try to do the assignment. Because if you just jump right in and try to do the assignment along with the video piece by piece, it creates a lot of struggle and a lot of confusion. So definitely watch those videos first. I'm going to show you how to watch them on faster speed so that you don't have to watch a full 15-minute video. You can watch it in 7 minutes. Another thing that I know is my responsibility as a learner is to always look at my work in advance. Looking at what's due next week, even though I haven't done this week's work, I'm going to look ahead at what's due next week because my brain will actually be putting things together and connecting those ideas to the things I'm doing this week. So I always make sure that I look ahead at my assignment so that when I get to it the next week, I'm not surprised and I've already had some time to ponder what I might do for that assignment. So as a learner, I realize that I have to prepare before I do my assignments and then give myself plenty of time. Folks, this is my intro video. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm looking forward to watching your intro videos. I will see you soon. Until then, keep being amazing. You rock. Hey, my favorite math equation, you rock plus I rock equals we rock. Until next time, folks, I'll see you soon.